Okay, so we're going to tie another spent Mayfly pattern. This time we're going to tie a pattern of mine, and this one is a Sheelin spent. So we have a B170 here, and that is a size 10. I usually use an 8 or a 10. What I do here, I'm going to use this, which is moose, because I don't think that anything represents a Mayfly tail better than moose. So I'm going to take 3 fibres of that and match them up for length. I'm going to put on quite a long tail here now. It's going to be at least twice the length of the fly. If you put that on top, what it'll do is splay itself out. I don't know, can you see that properly? But it'll splay out. 3 tails sticking out behind. Now, this one has a gold rib, so I'm going to tie in a gold rib and take it back as far as our tail. Now we're going to use the same Mayfly spent mix as we made for the red bud, which is this, which is a mixture of natural seal. I use fox, squirrel or pine squirrel body, and then hare's ear or hare's mask. If you don't have the pine squirrel, just use natural seal's fur and hair. So I'm going to dub on a body to this fly and leave maybe a quarter or a third or so of the shank left there. Now we're going to palmer this using a small bristle hackle. And tie that in there. Now we're going to wind that backwards. Put a turn at the front, and then I take 3 to 5 turns backwards, just depends on how bushy you want this. And then when we get to the back, take the gold rib and then rib along the fly. If you sort of wiggle it as it goes through the hackles, it won't tie them down as much. So I just nipped off our hackle there, and I tie that in at the front. So we're now ready to put on our main hackle there. And for this one I'm going to use, it's a badger cape, a badger saddle cape, but I suppose it's a bit of a variant, because if you look at it you can see sort of like a speckling through it, almost like a coq de leon style. See, so this might be difficult enough to follow seeing as this is such a variant of a cape, but if you look at it there, I like to use this black portion at the front of it and then wind back into these, and it'll create a really nice sort of speckled effect to this. So I'll tie that in and leave, as per usual, leaving my tie-in silk at the rear of the thorax section. So take a couple of turns to get me to the front. I won't twist my hackle there because it's twisting. Wind that on, then we tie it in at the back, and then I'm going to wind my thread all through that as I go forwards, trying not to bind it down. And then we'll just finish that off at the front with a couple of half hitch or whip finish if that's what you do. And that is the fly tied. So I would sort of keep a variety of those. Some of them I'll keep full hackled like that. Others I just take the scissors and clip that underneath. Or the other option is to do this, which is to pull the underside hackles off, then totally grab all, so it's just exposing your hackles stalks there at the bottom. All the fibres on the left and the right are pulled down, and then if I take my super glue, I just let that soak into the base of it. That will set and give me a half spent. Just a little dab on the head, and that's that fly finished. Now if you can't match that hackle, which I'd say would be quite difficult, you can just do it with, you know, mixing a black and a white hackle together, or using a badger hackle or a grizzle hackle or something along the lines of that. But this is just a strange variant hackle, but it produces a really nice effect, I think. So, Sheelin spent, Houston.